Hi guys, welcome to another live stream. Today I'm gonna be playing Sonic Network. Hi. Oh no. Oh my god. Do I know you? Do I know you? Ah! Ouch! I just found this thing. What's the movie? What's her name? Welcome. Oh, I almost got spiked. Ow. Ooh. Yes. No. Ouch. Again. No. Yes. I don't know this thing. I'm doing it. Okay. Oh no! I almost fell. Oh yes! Yay! Well, what do you know? It's rainbow to fly now. Is it Ow! No! No! That's two stones with one bird. I don't know. Come on, don't fail. And don't fall here. No. Ow! Show yourself, bro. What is this? Is just yeah. And yay. Oh. What was that? Ah! Ouch! Come on. Yes! Yeah. Oh my god, what was that? No, no! How do I pause? No. No. Yay! I made it. Dance time. Yay. Well, Hey. Ouch! You pay for that. In the schoolhouse, yes, we find you. Collect us old short, but what's up? In the quotation, make us something extra. So watch out for ouch. For protection, collect us old short, but what's up? The quotation, extra. So watch out for protection. You have been lonely, you left that are. And ocean where you are, single justice remedy. We surprise you so fast. To be ready. Searching the schoolhouse. That was epic. Boom. Watch out for the cat. Watch out for the cat. Watch out for the cat.
You have power. The power towards the revolution. Expanding the
Dang it. No. Ooh, portal. Yes. Ooh, that was so cool. Out of his body, naturally. Humans can only oh, aliens attack, plasma cannons. We can only run our fast. Oh,
Must bullshit, that's flat. I don't say no hit that fan. That kör upp med skiten barn. He can fight the beast. But a third one more than you still must think doesn't matter. In the blink of an eye. The worst looking gosh like they would say while my troops are burned and tied. Every fight is our fight, but heaven's over here. All is over there. So many ways to the warrior's fight. There's no such thing as fair. Remember, no Russia. And evidence links not got a discussion. Sending a message to the start like and by spinning Russian blood by the head of his head. Revenge is young books. Into an ugly man in dungeons. It's the swimming quench. Fight is yours till everyone's dead. Free violence clutches. Because of Shepherd Fan, this shit's really hit the fan. Make the rappers fan the push, grab the front, Pbs, let's kick some ass. Gather up some ammo and cut the blast. I am my ground,
yeah.
you're not fit.
Okay. Back. So that was all for. Let's hope this works. Okay, let's play. Okay, I'm back. Wait, what? Okay. It's not something. I knew it was not this one. Oh my! Yay. So basically, okay, click. So there's Sonic, there's Mario, there's Yoshi. Where's Tails? Oh, Tails is right there. Where's that golden guy? Where's the golden guy? Oh, perhaps he's right here somewhere? Okay, I guess that's the kitchen. Oh, you two already moved. That's great. None of you get close. Come on. Oh, where did they go? Okay, Yoshi's right there. But where is Mario? Oh, I see Mario's right there. Let's see if Yoshi moved. No. Oh, great, she moved, didn't she? Oh. I think she's gonna be right here. Okay, Mario's still there. I'm gonna keep an eye on Yoshi. Well, actually, no, because I only have 71 power left. Oh god, I am wasting a lot of my power. Oh, there is Yoshi. What is this? How do I close? How do I close? How do I close? How do I close?
Here in the garden, stand very still. This'll be so much fun.
Okay.
That's what I'm after. The smile in her eye.
So that sucks that I died. Because I haven't played this game before. When we open, I'm back. Sonic Hockey is back. Wait, it's not that. Oh.
Happily waiting, all on my own.
I guess this is the phone call?
Counting the seconds, standing alone, as thousands of
years go by. AWD. Okay, so A must be for left, the WD must be for the front door, and D is for the right door. Watching her drift away. Keep on turning ages. People who don't care, people who don't care about you. And still it takes you ages to see that no one's there. Okay, no one's there. Everyone's gone without you. I'm going to get my revenge on you, Mario.
About how the story ends. She doesn't exist now, survived by her son and all of her brand new friends. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that cool? And isn't that cruel?
And aren't I a fool?
Happily
Listen. Happily watching her drift away. Okay, now Yoshi. Well, let me get a look at the menagerie. You must be incest, garnet, and pink diamonds total. Well, she took you with her. Isn't that just swell?
It can't be.
It can't be. And it is. I got new style. And a few new toys. And we can put an end to you happily ever after. Once and for all.
This has got to be a misunderstanding. In case you haven't heard, I've established peace across
Yeah, I heard. I had your little message to the universe on loop. Living diamonds, days on this nowhere planet with a bunch of nobodies. That's right, I heard the story over and over again. She will finally meet her other friends. That's right, I heard the story during I couldn't. Where is Mario? Mario. Okay, Mario. What did you like? Did you think of the time that I couldn't find out? Too late. And I suck at this game.
Give me a break.
Okay.
Who is her? She can't be serious. You know her, Pearl? Can you tell us who she is?
Who am I? What do you even say? I'm the loser of the game. You didn't know you were playing.
Let's play another game. This time I got to win.
I guess we play a little bit of this. Hold on, let's check.
The story over and over again.
Yeah, I guess
It's
it's
finally
me.
meet her other friend.
Oh, that's right, I heard the story. Don't really like the end. Jeez, well, finally meet her other. Okay, now where I was supposed to. Yay. Now let's hope I don't lag. Nothing there as well. Yay. What is? Okay. Yeah, I'll show you.
This is Garnet.
Back together. And I'm never going down at the hands of the lights to you because I'm so much better. And every part of me is saying go get her. The two of us ain't gonna follow your rules. Come at me without any fancy tools. Let's go, just me and you. Let's go, just one or two. Go ahead and try and hit me if you're able. Can't you see that my relationship's stable? I can see you ain't the way we able. But I think you're just mad cause she's single. And you're not gonna stop when we play together. We ain't gonna stay like this forever. If you break us apart, we'll just come back you up. And we'll always be twice the gem that you are. I am in. Yay! Yes.
This is who we are.
If you can stop me, then you need to think again. Because I have a feeling that I will never end, and I won't let you up my planet. I won't let you up my friend. Go ahead and try hit me if you're able. Cause you seem more or less disabled. I really something to pray to. Cause you think that you see what I'm made of. I am even more than the two of them. Everything they care about is what I am. I am the fury, I am the patience, I am the conversation. What?
And it's stronger than you.
Come on, I don't want to lose.
And it's stronger than
The color of her eyes. They do mean something, of course. Okay. No. How do you do? My great universe. Thank you for bringing me into this world. I am at your eternal service. Welcome to your new pearl. Okay, Hortensia.
What's going on? Could her gem be cracked?
Don't disappear on me, Hortensia. I think this is how much danger I am. Oh, she's already leaving.
You're not my assignment.
I could really use an explanation here.
Allow me to
eliminate a ruby guard, but just a single one. They tend to come in teams of 3
or
or
more.
more. A precious sapphire.
She sees the future. That's who the ruby's for. My sapphire, as my sword,
Okay,
duty and
calm
sole
down.
purpose, I will protect you when my life. I know you will. That's why I predicted you'll
Yes.
more than a day. Huh? Come now.
Yes.
Amethyst!
Okay, I think I got her back.
Hey, Amethyst?
What?
Yay.
No, you're Amethyst!
What? No, you're Amethyst. You must be
You're
right.
This is an amethyst, except that amethyst is big.
And strong.
This one is not the
best.
Let me take
example. Something
thing is clearly.
wrong. I do say something is clearly wrong. What are all these different gems doing here in this strange place?
Pearl, don't you recognize them? Don't you recognize...
If you're evil and you're on the rise, you can count on the 4 of us taking you down. Cause we're good and evil never beats us. We'll win the fight and then go out for pizzas. We are the crystal gems.
Is she?
We'll always save the day. And if you think
Oh,
we can, always find a way. That's why the people of this world believe in Garnet and
Oh, God.
Amethyst and Pearl and Steven. Your star, we were amazed to find. And your word, we will protect your kind.
Okay.
I can't get you out of my head. Get away, get on the blush. Where did I get this?
Oh my God, I got murdered. Why?
There's something I think you should know. I never seen Yuri so pale and chill and still kind of sweaty. And I don't mind cutting to the chase when I'm looking at you and your gorgeous face. That's a sentiment I can't allow, so my dear friend Yuri is getting the point now. Just wanna go, just wanna go, just wanna go, just wanna go,
Just wanna go, just wanna go, just wanna go, just wanna go.
Could you have guessed? Maybe you knew that Doki is next. I'm deleting her too. Cupcakes or poems or tea. I only knew me. Hey, there's no one else in our way. So look at me and just say, right here, my dear, that you love me. And we'll sit here till the end of time. Cause I made this and you're finally mine. And I'm sorry for what you had to see. But it no longer matters. Cause now you belong to me. Just wanna go, 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 just wanna go.
Didn't you? Okay.
Just say Yori, 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 just say Yori,
Just say Yori, just say Yori. Let's
I
please.
walked to school with my best friend. Surprise, surprise, she's late again. She's got a club to at me and don't think I've ever raised a pen. I'll consider it sure, no benefit it sure. Looks with less pictures than words. Leave me. Okay, so it's a chance that I'll take. All gorgeous girls await me. Okay, I think that I'll stay. Say Yori's a loop and Kyuke. Natsuki sweet and say Yuri is deep and brooding. Haneka's brains and beauty. There's a festival needs planning. Swear I won't leave them hanging. So many clubs to ravel us. I guess it's just the five of us. Just the five of us. We can make it if we try. And each day that passes by is tearing pages from my mind. Just the five of us. No, it's
Come on.
So, I've got a few things to say about the award.
Welcome to your deserted island, where you'll build a life with your own hands and make good use of the tools.
No one knows where it comes from. It's the fighting spirit. Ready to fight whatever shape battle takes. As long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
Oh, no way! A text message! Who's it from? Aw, Jacksepticeye, how sweet. And there's a picture? Wait, that's not how I wrote this gag. Another one. What's going on here? Wait. Deb, are you pranking me?
You promised to spend time with me, Matt. Me. And only me. 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 Now let's make a theory together.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, where it's our goal to systematically prove that everything in your life is secretly terrifying. Over the years, we've made you fear public Wi-Fi, minimum wage jobs, and even the house next door. But today, we're going to talk about a game that'll make you stop trusting the very computer you're using to watch this video. Unless you're part of the 75% of users who watch this show on a tablet, phone, console, or TV. In which case, just pretend you're scared too. Okay? Okay. Looking at its Steam store page, Doki Literature Club seems harmless enough. A cutesy, pastel-tinged dating sim starring 4 adorable waifus, as the kids say, all of whom you can try your hand at wooing for the low price of free. But look a little closer and it quickly becomes clear that this game isn't the fun, light-hearted visual novel that it makes itself out to be. For starters, the top tag on the Steam store page is psychological horror, which makes it seem misclassified. And at the bottom of the game's description, which is a cute little reading note from the Literature Club's president, Monica, you'll find a very stern warning in bold letters. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. And in case you missed that one, the game greets you with that message yet again as you boot it up. One final reminder that this isn't meant for the faint of heart. It seems like a joke, right? But let me assure you, it is no joke. So in that spirit, this is your last chance to stop watching this video before I spoil the heck out of it. It is without exaggeration one of the best written, most surprising game stories of this year. Even if it takes about 2 hours to barely escape visual novel action, it's really good stuff. Play it yourself, you're not going to regret it, or you can watch our highlights.
Welcome to your new job. I'm Pam, and I'll be your guide to your first week here. Welcome to Sonic's Fast Food Diner, where we put the fast in fast food. Sonic loves that slogan. Anyways, I'll be quick with explaining. In your office, there's 2 doors and a hallway in front of you. There's also 2 desks behind you. You shouldn't have to worry about that. Now, our telephone, which is golden because of its bonding issues, likes to walk around at night. If he sees you, he may think you're trying to rob the place, so to protect yourself, if you see him at the doors or close by in the hallway, just keep the light shining on his face and he should leave. Simple as that. Although, the light can only be on for so long at a time. Also, the building's night tower is quite small and drains fast. However, on the costume closet camera, you can recharge it slowly by pressing the recharge button on your monitor. That's all you really need to know. Hope you listen. Now, I must get back to fixing on my airplane. Good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Everything else in the game, leaving just Monica and you in the club room with nothing to do but talk forever. At least until you do what she did to the other characters and delete her character file in order to save everyone else and reach the true ending. Doki Literature Club intentionally leaves a lot dangling for gamers to figure out on their own. But out of all of it,
Oh, there you go. Oh, there he is.
Playing it, what is the story behind Monica? The game presents her as simply being a character in a visual novel who suddenly becomes self-aware, but all of that doesn't quite count. The way DDLC is designed, the way that Monica manipulates it, and the things that she says in her extended conversation with you all hint that there's something much more sinister going on with her. And that is the theory for today. That's right, dear theorists. The hidden truth of Doki Literature Club is that Monica is from a different game. Monica is Flowey, who also happens to be Porky from Earthbound, who's really the purple guy from FNAF. Sorry, the rest of the theorist team just pulled me aside for a quick intervention. Apparently I'm banned from making any links between this game and Undertale, or any game and Undertale. Really, I'm not allowed to touch Undertale anymore. But in all seriousness, Monica is from a different game. And not just Monica either. Doki has a lot more to it than first meets the eye, even once you make it through the main story.
Oh God, where did he go?
Even the ending. When you restart the game
Oh,
after
there he
defeating
is.
Monica, Sayori assumes the role of club president now, and things are pretty normal until the end of the first day, when you get perhaps the biggest twist of them all. Sayori now is self-aware, expressing the exact same desire to forge into herself that Monica did. So there's got to be something that at least Monica and Sayori have in common, and possibly the other girls as well. That's making all of this possible. See, there's something about the way Doki Doki Literature Club is designed that doesn't quite add
Oh,
up.
where did he
From
go?
her second playthrough, Monica reveals that she's been manipulating events behind the scenes the whole time, that she's been messing with Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori's character files by amplifying their worst traits so that you'll like them less and you'll like her more. That's why Yuri goes from being a little bit clingy to being self-harming and obsessive, why Natsuki goes from being flirty mean to just being a plain old jerk, and why Sayori goes from being mildly depressed to suicidal in the span of a few days. These are all the consequences of Monica haphazardly adjusting their character parameters behind the scenes, but hold on a second. That might seem to make sense on the surface, but if you actually stop and think about it, that's not really how visual novels work at all. Visual novel characters aren't AI-based. Their behavior is determined entirely by what's written in the game's script. The game's dialogue script, not program script. I can see how it's confusing. There's simply no need for a character in a dating sim to have complicated behaviors like this. But what if they were created for a more complex game? What if the characters in Doki Doki Literature Club were intended to be used in a different game altogether? One where they would need to have more complex, believable responses to a greater range of player choice? What if their assets were simply repurposed from that game in order to make this dating sim? It's not just speculation. The clues are there, hidden in plain sight. Doki Doki's central mechanic of poems. Over the course of the first act, you read poems from all the other club members, which seems pretty innocent. Sure, reading between the lines, you can start to get hints that Sayori is depressed, that Yuri is prone to self-harm, that Natsuki is being abused by her father, but it's nothing overt. In the game's second act, you're given 3 randomly selected special poems out of a possible 11 that makes these hints much more overt.
Oh God, where did he go?
That really stands out. Huge
Oh,
block
there
of
he is.
redacted text with only a few letters left visible, spelling out the question. That would be unsettling enough on its own, but if there's one thing Scott Coffin has trained me to do, it's to run dark images through Photoshop and play around with sliders. If you crank up the exposure on that image all the way to max capacity, suddenly it becomes possible to read the full text, and man, it is weird. Irregular heartbeat, heart palpitations, arrhythmia. I search and search, eyes scanning everything I can find other symptoms. What is this? Chest pain, dizziness? No, this is all wrong. Alyssa's symptoms are nowhere near this. I've seen it myself. Screams of pain, sickeningly pale skin, vomiting blood. There is no other explanation other than that Renier's information
Oh,
is
there he is.
just an utter lie. This can't all be coincidence. It's not possible. I don't know how much of this is Renier's mind, but I do know this. There is something horribly wrong with this family, and I accepted the invitation to be part of it. I can hear Alyssa's screams from the walls. Renier said he'd be with her shortly. The theater was now. She's screaming louder than before. Chilling, right? This creepy letter is literally in plain sight. Main spell play this game. What does it all mean? Well, those opening lines make it sound like someone who's trying to identify an illness, like your heartbeat, heart palpitations, arrhythmia, or all possible problems in the heart. So it's not so much this person's taking a diagnosis, but rather it's someone trying to read the symptoms he's seeing and figure out what the diagnosis is. It's a clinical assessment, which means that the speaker is a doctor of some kind. And notice the word symptoms. It's their symptoms. It's an illness affecting multiple people, a whole family, as we see later in the letter. A family that apparently you can join, almost like a cult. It's also worth noting that this doctor who's speaking has some degree of detachment from this girl, Alyssa, almost like she's a research subject of some kind, possibly part of an experiment. And when you put all this together, cults performing experiments on young girls, it starts sounding familiar. We hear about human experiments exactly 2 times in Doki Doki literature. Both times when Yuri describes the plot of the book that she wants to read with. A book which has a, quote, ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. In the first act, Yuri makes it sound relatively innocent enough. Quote, basically it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. As soon as she does so, all that gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose which one. And in the second act, Yuri's personality gets a bit more unhinged, and she gives us a creepier description of what's actually going on these pages. But again, basically, it's about this religious camp that's turned into a human experiment prison. All the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people, cutting off their limbs and affixing them to, and then she comes up. That's a lot of information for a fake book, especially when you compare it to what we learned about Natsuki's favorite manga. And that's because what Yuri tells us about the portrait of Markov isn't just a short snippet of text meant to create the illusion of a bigger story. It is the bigger story here. It's the plot of the horror game that Team Salvato is working on. The game that all four of these characters originate from. And if you think I'm done, oh no, we have just scratched the surface. We can dig deeper to uncover more about this horror game, including its title and release date, as well as how these four girls fit into the overall story, because Team Salvato left a full ARG's worth of content hidden in Doki Doki's game files. If you thought that the literature club was interesting before, simply because it had these cool meta moments and jump scares, well, get ready. There's a whole other game here, just resting underneath the surface, waiting to be puzzled together. That'll start to make you really question everything you thought you knew about Sayori, Natsuki, Monica, and especially Yuri. But it's all way too much to cover in this one video. So ring the bell to subscribe, help us get closer to the glorified paperweight.
Oh my god.
Imagine if Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu never existed. What would you be watching right now? Would you be watching this? I don't think so. You'd be watching this box right here. A television. On this device, instead of picking what you wanted to watch and when you wanted to watch it, the television would decide all that for you. And instead of watching a single 5-second skippable ad at the beginning, you'd have to watch 5 30-second long unskippable ads. Can you think of anything more annoying than an advertisement right in the middle of your show? I don't know if my parents are being cheap or trying to discourage an unhealthy habit of watching too much TV, but growing up, my parents didn't have cable television at all in the house. Now, in this modern day and age of online content, some of you are living perfectly content lives without
Oh my god.
but you have to understand, in the early 2000s, online video wasn't a thing. Yeah, YouTube was created in 2005, but what did that have? This guy at a zoo? That's lame. So being an early 2000s kid, you had to get your cartoons through the TV. And if your parents didn't pay $65 a month to get cable, then you didn't get the channels with SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, or Courage the Cowardly Dog. The only thing you got was this green brother and sister called Pbs Kids. And whatever these things were. Pbs Kids stands for Public Broadcasting Service. Kids. That meant all the shows on Pbs Kids were government or privately funded. So the shows on PBS didn't really have any commercials per se, but they did have the same sponsorship ads that would play a message before every show. If you grew up on Pbs Kids, then Juicy Juice and Where a Kid Can Be a Kid is just engraved in your memory. And also, every show would thank you, the viewer, for watching, and I think that's really nice. So, everyone watching this, you're welcome. I'm kind of glad my parents didn't buy cable, because instead of spending hours of my time watching mindless
How do I get
I
this?
spent hours of my time
Camera.
watching television with morals and math. Yep, a lot of shows on PBS were either educational or taught you how to be a good person. The shows I'm going to mention have pretty crazy concepts, but the conflicts in each episode were very down to earth and slice of life-y, almost like the show
I'm
made
gonna
for
die.
children, like in Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Okay.
It's a show about this girl's dog who grew up to be the size of a freaking house for no reason, except for the fact that the girl loved the dog so much that he grew up to be a monster. So that means if your dog is normal sized, you don't love it enough. And it probably doesn't love you. So yeah, Giant Red Dog is a pretty weird premise, but the episodes were about everyday things. Like this blue dog feels bad that he tore up his owner's sweater, and his friends tell him to just be honest, and he does, and everyone's happy. or the episode where this new dog moves into town, but he's missing a leg, and then Clifford and his friends have to learn that having 3 legs still means you can accomplish a lot of things any normal human can do. I mean, dog. And I rate this show a 10 out of 10. Next is Dragon Tales, the show that made dragons kid-friendly. There's Org, he's the biggest, not so brave of heart. There's Cassie, she's so shy, but so very smart. There's Zach and Wheezy and their tales of fun, because you know 2 heads are better than 1. Dragon Tales, it's almost time for dragons. The show was pretty similar to Clifford. Characters would spend an episode learning everyday things like how to do a cartwheel, or they would try to make it rain so they could show their friend what a rainbow looks like. There was also this grandpa dragon who knew Spanish for some reason. And that wasn't the weirdest thing on the show, actually. There was also a dragon character in a wheelchair, which, just like Wilbur, is a good character because it teaches kids that disabled people are still people who can accomplish a lot of things. But I think it's a weird combination of 2 things. A dragon, a mythical beast known for destroying cities, in a wheelchair. If you wanted to stop a dragon from destroying your city, you just don't install wheelchair ramps anywhere. I should stop talking. I rate the show a 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about Arthur. Here's some fun trivia. Arthur is supposed to be an art guy. Personally, I don't see it. Basically, it was a show about Arthur and his other friends learning lessons, but Arthur tended to tackle more serious subjects than the other 2 shows. Like, they have episodes where DW hears her parents get in a fight, and she worries about them getting a divorce, or the episode where Arthur Falcon punches his little sister, and even having to deal with someone you know getting cancer.
What? Cancer?
The character gets treatment and lives, by the way, because it's a kid's show. 10 out of 10. Next, let's talk about my favorite show on Pbs Kids, Cyberchase. Cyberchase, we're moving, we're beating the hacker at his game. Don't come in every time. This show didn't teach kids morals or how to properly treat the disabled. It taught them something far more important. Math. Cyberchase is set inside a virtual computer world, and this one character named Motherboard was supposed to be the queen/protector of this world, but she sucks at her job because the villain of the show, Christopher Lloyd, infects her with a virus. So now these 3 kids have to go on adventures using math principles to thwart the bad guys' plan. Motherboard. And unlike all the other shows, this show had an overarching story. The kids would always get this close to saving Motherboard, but nothing they did worked. When I was a kid, I always wondered how much longer it would be until they finally saved her. And they never did. The show's been going on for 16 years, and they're still learning new math principles trying to save Motherboard. I think they're at calculus at this point. The show is teaching you slower than an actual school. What kind of a show makes you wait 16 years for a conclusion? Cyberchase does, and it's one of the best shows ever created. 10 out of 10. One last show I want to bring up is called Caillou. All you need to know about Caillou is that I hate it. Caillou is a 4-year-old and he constantly throws a tantrum whenever he doesn't get his way. Even in his theme song, he mentions how much of a brat he is. Growing up, and then he's crying like a child. Well, you're going to have to grow up, Caillou. The world doesn't revolve around you. Now, you might be thinking, James, this kid's 4 years old. Of course he's going to be a brat. And I agree, but a big problem with Caillou isn't the fact that he's a brat, but it's with his spineless parents. Caillou's mom just lets him get away with everything. Whenever I misbehave, you know what happens to me? I can go sit in a timeout corner. You know what happens to Caillou? Nothing. Not once does Caillou ever get punished. So it's mom. That's what's very nice. Okay, 0 out of 10 with the show. I just realized that all the shows I mentioned were animated shows that I still watched, but whatever, I could just say that these shows fit the theme of my channel. Or I could make a part 2, I could do whatever I want. Now, as a die-hard PBS fan,
Si necesitas darte un gustito, McDonald's tiene un Black Cafe Pumpkin Spice Latte para ti. Apáchate con uno pequeño por solo $2. Es parte de nuestra línea de expresos de Black Café por tiempo limitado.
classic kids movie made in the 70s about a pig and a spider? Yeah, Charlotte's Web. Remember how it made us a lot of money? I mean, remember how it ended on a cliffhanger? What was he talking about? No. Yeah, big cliffhanger. It's been 30 years. Everyone wants to know what happened to that spider. The spider died, Ethan. Oh, I didn't watch it. But you got one thing right. Everyone is wondering what happened next. The first movie wasn't satisfying enough. America needs a sequel. Who would watch that? And then 3 years later, we can make a live-action version. Now you're speaking my language, Ethan. Everyone else, you're fired. For some reason, movie producers and showrunners think that kids are stupid and don't know what good content is. They probably think that as long as a kid's show is a cartoon and it's moving, they'll love it. Well, here's the truth, Hollywood. Cartoons don't have to move, but you do need to write likable characters and a plot that actually makes sense. The only people who know what kids like these days are YouTubers. Am I right, fellow youths? Hashtag let Pokemon go to the polls. I thought I had pretty low standards as a kid, but sometimes I'd be watching a show and even I think, this is weird. Why does this even exist? Why are the animals singing? One of my favorite shows growing up was Mutant. And I've actually been rewatching some of the episodes while I work on videos, not because I enjoy it this time, but because it's background noise.
Yes!
The show will say something that's so stupid it's good.
Move, what do I always tell you? If at first you don't succeed, blast them with your blue eyes again!
Anyway, because I'm an adult, I bought and framed 3 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Dang it, these cards are too small to even fit the frame. I don't even know why I liked Yu-Gi-Oh so much. It's basically just anime characters playing the exact same card game over and over. Yu-Gi-Oh would be losing, he would give a speech about friendship for the heart of the cards, and then he would draw the Yu-Gi-Oh must-win card. Most of the time, he wouldn't even play by the rules. And then rinse and repeat that formula for 200 more episodes before it's enough. You got yourself Yu-Gi-Oh was the first sign that kids channels were going to be kids just love watching other people play games. Because they suck at them. Okay, enough about Japanese cartoons. If Yu-Gi-Oh was able to keep my hyperactive attention span engaged, then what TV shows did I think were weird even as a kid? Keep in mind that these opinions are coming from someone who thought the Star Wars prequels were good. So, please take it with a grain of salt. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. To be fair, I've never seen a single episode of TMNT. From what I hear, it's a good series. But just the concept by itself was enough for my kid brain to think, the show is silly and I'm not gonna watch it. Like, come on. Ninja Turtles? That's a little weird, seeing that turtles are slow and aren't very maneuverable.
Oh, I'm a turtle and I can't get up.
They're mutants? Okay, I guess that makes sense. And they're teenagers? Teenagers are mean to me. This is where I draw the line. Those are 3 adjectives that don't belong in a sentence together. And they're named after famous Renaissance artists? Why don't you just give them normal turtle names like Sheldon? Whatever. Let's go watch a real show about Japanese people playing card games. I used to think that the Powerpuff Girls was a girly TV show, so I never watched it. But then the show got rebooted, and everyone on the internet was saying how much they used to love the original. And all I could think was, man, if only I wasn't a sexist baby. Do you guys remember Zaboomafoo? Zaboomafoo was the show on Pbs Kids where a lemur and these 2 brothers named the Kratt Brothers would teach kids all about wild animals. I always thought that the 2 brothers were named Kratt Brothers, and I only just learned their real names right now when I looked up how to spell Zaboomafoo. Also, they have a website and it looks like this. Anyway, one of the episodes was all about eggs. The Kratt brothers talk all about the different kinds of eggs animals lay, and then the lemur asks,
What's it like to be in an egg?
and then one of the Kratt brothers just appears in a giant egg and says, it's pretty squishy and gooey in here. And he brought a pizza with him.
Pizza!
I watched that episode as a kid and had 2 questions. 1, how do you get inside the egg? And 2, what laid him? The more I thought about it, the weirder I felt. This is how fetishes start, PBS. Can you believe my brother is inside the...
Kinder Bueno. It's crispy. It's creamy. It's not your average chocolate bar. Smooth milk chocolate, crispy wafer, and creamy hazelnut filling. It's Kinder Bueno.
She wasn't there. She wasn't there.
Now, when I think back to movies I thought were weird as a kid, the first thing I remember American Mousetail ones. They're about these mice trying to immigrate to America. Good luck doing a 2017 reboot. Dirty mouse ones. Also, I have to talk about all those bad Disney sequels. They're all bad. Don't tell me, oh, I thought The Little Mermaid 2 was all right. No, they're all bad. My least favorite one was The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. I remember one time I watched both movies back to back, and just having seen the first movie and then seeing the opening scene in the second one, I thought, what is this? It should be called The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I know those Disney sequels
What?
to make money. Think about how much more money they could have made if they just made good sequels. There was this one movie
I have a video to finish.
and as a kid, I liked this movie. It wasn't on my top 10, but it was alright. There was this one Griffin who I thought looked cool and had a funny voice. However, there's one part of the movie, and if you've already seen this movie, you probably know what I'm going to talk about, where a two-headed dragon sings a song about wanting to be separated from the other dragon. There's a lot of things wrong with this song. I don't want to go too in-depth, but at one part they dress up as Cher and Elvis for some reason, except kids who watch this are too young to know or care about these people, and any adults watching this with their kids are just thinking, this is uncomfortable. Keep in mind that it takes a team of people to animate something like this. This song had to go through multiple, well-paid professional songwriter people, and they all had to look at the scripts and go, yeah, this is definitely a good idea. The last movie that I suppressed, Charlotte's Web 2, Wilbur's Great Adventure. I don't think enough people are talking about this movie. I thought the first one was a classic story about a pig who cheats death because a nerd spider took pity on him. Also, I just want to talk about this one scene in the first movie where Wilbur found out the farmers are going to kill him, so he started crying, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I know this pig isn't even real, but that scene was the closest thing to turning me vegan. The sequel is exactly what you'd expect from a sequel made 30 years after the original to be. They did change the character design a lot. I guess all these celebrities are still doing plastic surgery. Look what they made Charlotte look like in the sequel. The reason I bring up this movie is because of a scene towards the end. So this one character just can't fit in with all the other farm animals. He's a black sheep. Literally, they made him a black sheep. He was doomed to be an outcast from the start. And then a fox has a musical number, attacks the farm, and then goes after the black sheep, the other white meat. But he doesn't kill and eat the black sheep right there, no. Instead, he kidnaps, or sheep-naps, the sheep and takes them to an abandoned house, as any fox would do. And then, I don't know if I'm interpreting this the wrong way, but watching this scene, I was picking up some creepy, non-advertiser-friendly vibes. The fox is basically telling the sheep, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put you in my mouth. Just eat him already. Stop licking your lips. Look what he does with his tail, and tell me you're not picking up some sexual tension. There's even a part where the sheep started to run away, but then the fox dragged him back down. Where do you think you're going, sheep?
Is it too early to start celebrating Halloweens? No, you're actually late.
Charmin Ultra Soft is twice as absorbent, so you can use less.
Boy. I'm gonna be a furry. If you're weirded out by this, don't worry. I was too. And also, we're all done. Those were all the movies and shows that weren't too far suppressed down for me to tell you.
Hear your chips?
I read what movies turned them out as a kid. They said The Hunchback of Notre Dame. What are you talking about? That was a great movie. Get on my level, scrub. I used to watch foxes seduce their meals before they bored them. Were there any movies or TV shows that weirded you out as a kid? Write it down in a journal and give it to your parents. Blame them for letting you watch television. Okay, so I got some Christmas merch up in the merch store, so if you want to support the channel, that'd be nice.
In the distant future.
Hey everyone, my name's Wade Watts. Here in the future, everything sucks. Our houses suck, our home life sucks, even our beds suck. So unlike in your time, we play video games to escape. Whee! I'm escaping! Everyone's favorite game is the Oasis. You can be or do anything. Go hang gliding in a hurricane, or hang out with Batman. Because I'm an rock climbing. And that's me in the game. I like to bounce when I walk. It was all made by this guy, James Holiday. He's dead. I'm dead. But I left a giant Easter egg behind, so whoever finds it will be rolling away.
I'm a wizard now for some reason.
guy. They're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys. Hey, it's me, your friend.
Are you masking your voice?
What? I'm not a girl.
Nothing's gonna stop
Keep
me
your
from
eyes
winning this
peeled.
race.
Something else.
I think I'm a
Yeah.
Hey, get your head in the game.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. So, you come here often.
Welcome to your first shift at Randall's Pizza Time Theater.
I like you.
I'll be telling you the basics to help you out on your shift.
Holiday
It's
kids
your
always
replacement
nervous in
set.
this
Your
argument.
job will be to
So I
look
like
over
to
restaurants to make sure no one gets in.
Super
The course order is still in the process, so some things are a little funky,
Any hints on
such as
race?
you can charge it from the safety of your office. You have new electronic doors installed in your office for safety protecting yourself against anyone who may try and get to you. All right,
I got
that's
it.
all I have for you tonight. Stay safe.
Well,
Have a
nobody
good
ever tried this.
Some fans love the taste of freezing cold hot French bites, and some just really like that clinking sound.
Whoever you were before, that's all.
I did it. I won.
Nice racing.
Wow, this is amazing, Anorak.
Shut up. Take your key. That guy just got the first key. We don't like it.
Don't worry, I'm the main bad guy, and I'm the bad girl. When we get control of the Oasis, we will do the most evil thing in the history of evil things. We will put ads everywhere. Anything else? Microtransactions.
The next key has got to be in this memory.
Okay, well, oh,
Karen girl. Cool. Do you mind if I marry her? Yeah?
I got an idea. Let's meet up later.
High five if you think she likes me.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
So, what do you want to show me?
Dance party.
Wow, you're so amazing. I think I love you.
What?
Wow, there is no character development in this movie at all.
Love me? You don't even know my real name.
My real name is Wade, and I love you.
I'm Don.
But I love you.
This is our first date, you weirdo.
I think that went well. We now know his real name. It's Wade. Time to make a call. Hello, Wade. We're the bad guys. Want to team up? No. Come on, pretty please. No. Fine. You dead. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. The baby! I know this looks bad. I'm not a bad guy, though. See? Not a bad guy.
Hey there.
Artemis in real life? I love you.
Yeah.
No, really, you're like my dream girl.
I have a giant Murphy.
I still love you.
Please stop saying that.
Want a kiss?
No!
Why not?
I just figured out how to get the second key. It's from a movie that Halliday saw.
Do you think it's War Games?
No, that's too nerdy and not visually interesting.
How about The Shining?
Yeah.
Is that a comedy?
Wanna dance?
Want a key?
Wait, there's something I need to tell you.
You love me?
Get out of here, Wade! Okay, I'll let you capture me now.
Cool. Guess we'll stop looking for Wade now.
No, I'm only loving you.
No, you're not. I'm aged in real life. And I'm a chick.
I knew it. I am Daito in real life.
And I'm Sho in real life.
This is so different than the book.
What?
You killed my mom's sister.
Your aunt?
Give me back my girlfriend. Please, you guys aren't even dating. Let her go.
Okay.
I'm free!
Man, hacking this office is a great idea. I heard that. They hacked my feed and now Optimus is gone. I'll find her. Hello, everyone. I know us gamers like to fight each other, but now it's time to fight someone far worse. The bad guys are held up in this castle trying to get the last key, so we gotta stop them. Who's with me? Oh, I forgot to mention, we have the Iron Giant. Quite the army they've got. Good thing we've got this shield. Yeah, it should last 10 million years.
Hey, Alexa, turn the shield off.
Okay. Let's
Alright.
go!
I'm definitely gonna go see that. See what I mean? Oh, yeah.
Pizza Pig!
Nostalgia, gonna make money of your childhood. Hey, I'm dead. I'm Pikachu. I'm Deadpool. I'm Pikachu. I'm Batman. That's enough. I'm Batman. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far aside, we're just under the oceans. Not so long ago, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, a giant portal opened up that allowed giant monsters to come through. The monsters were called kaiju, and they kept coming. Since they were really good at breaking our stuff, they had to be stopped. Rather than invest in more practical options like flying hover platforms or satellites that could cook the monsters in orbit, we decided to build robots. I built robots. Robots designed to do one thing: punch monsters in the face. Come on, big brother. Time to go fight a kaiju.
Okay, bro. I hope nothing happens to one of us.
Step away from the phone. No! Something bad happened to one of us.
Anyway, that's gonna be it for right now.
Robots. That's dumb. What else can we do? We can build
Bye,
a giant
guys.
wall.